Well, hello everybody. This is a different video than you normally would see on the channel, but with everything that's been going on as of lately, I wanted to share something I've been working on, and yeah, in the tabletop roleplaying. So, in short, I've been working on my own. It doesn't have a name right now. It currently has a basic system I was working on and everything. Overall, what I wanted to do with this was honestly record my steps from start to finish. I don't know what finish will be, whether it's just a release or a Kickstarter or publishing. Like, I don't know that yet, and we're just starting from the beginning. So yeah, I just figured like the goal with this series is just like inviting people to just see and hear the thoughts of somebody who that is creating one by themselves, part of a company or something. So yeah, that was something. I don't know, I was thinking about it this week, and I realized like my favorite videos that I like watching is behind the scenes origin stories of companies. I'm like, well, I'm not really planning on starting a company, but I am creating something. And yeah, I don't know. I figured I'd share it. And worst comes to worst, and I don't know, when this thing comes out in however many months or years, I can like point back and say, yeah, here's the thing, because I forget things. Little history of my own tabletop role-playing experience is like my first time ever playing any game was back in college when my roommate invited me to play 4th edition, and I had fun. Like, I don't know, I'm like one of those people that like, I think 4th edition now gets a little bit more hate than it deserves, but that's a different conversation. But then from there, after I graduated, didn't really have a group, and until I don't know, a couple years later when my friends wanted to play Dungeons and Dragons, and so like, so I'll create something. And so we got the starter pack, and then I created an adventure, like not an adventure, but like a one-shot. And then I did a few more one-shots, and then for people who don't know, production to me, I stream, and so I started doing a story that quickly died. But within that time, I learned about stuff, and I have a really hard time reading and following written things. So yeah, I made my own world, American, which over the past year and a half we've been exploring like a specific continent there and fleshing out the world and having fun adventures in there. And yeah, throughout that time I had like 2 full campaigns, multiple charity events, running D&D, mainly because that's what all the players wanted to play, in 5th edition. But then like, yeah, we kept going, and I know in my own kind of history and like stuff in gaming is like, I'm constantly looking out at different game systems and different things that are interesting, and like there were so many games I thought was interesting would read, and like we tried a little bit here, but players were never super into it. But yeah, currently now, like the date the video, if people are watching this however many years late, months, whatever later, this is like pretty recent, the OGL stuff. So we just finished a whole bunch of 5th edition games, and with the news of that, like players are willing to try out. So like we're doing Pathfinder 2nd edition. I'm getting a game. Oh, and then there's another. I run a podcast for Call of Cthulhu. I'm also like getting a game together to potentially run through Shadow of the Demon Lord, and I'm a process of recording Blades in the Dark. And it's just like that's now with all these changes where people are able to explore games, which really kind of fueled my desire to try this series. In short, even though I didn't get to play a lot of these games, I did listen to podcasts and other stuff of people playing these games, so I have a basic understanding of some of these rules, which now playing, but like some of my inspirations of world and mechanics that are really inspiring my own game that I'm working on is, well, Pathfinder, Call of Cthulhu, and Blades in the Dark. It's and I'm pretty sure there's tons of other ones that are there that I didn't even realize how they inspire me. Like now I'm thinking about it, a little bit of GURPS. I think is a really neat system as well. But overall, it's just like looking at all these inspirations. And I remember my friend Apocalypse. We were talking about different things I was working on, and she's like, "I'm waiting for you to tell me you're on a tabletop roleplay." I said, "I'll never do that. That is a lot of work, and I know playing hard." And then it was like 2 weeks later, I told her, "Hey, I started working on one, and it's all your fault." So, but let's see, I think that was back in September of 2022. And I think in the next video or two, I'll share kind of the stuff that I've been working on and how things have changed, because what started with has already changed from where I'm at now. But yeah, those are the goals. Like the goals for the system, I know, is that like I want it to be a simple playstyle that is able to transcend multiple genres of gameplay, but then also have a focus between I wanted to find a good balance of roleplay and combat, because I do like both of them, but sometimes I feel like a lot of systems, which that's what they're built for, is for more combat-based stuff. So I don't know, in future videos I'll explain a little bit more. Overall, like to close this video, like I just want these to be kind of short little snippet things, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Whatever. You know, it's kind of a little bit of a niche thing. But I just wanted to invite you guys on the creating this game and things alongside of it, and just the real thoughts and the ideas and just everything that goes on. I think like see a lot of content and stuff after, or when they succeed, or I don't know. I don't really see a lot of videos or stuff of people failing unless it's built to the next thing that they're doing that is super awesome. I wanted to do this and show the process, and where it ends, we'll find out together. So, till next time, peace.